18. We don't want to tell you too many more things about getting involved other than a long time ago, our producer Bob Frizzell said, are you not involved? It's only, it's been 9 months since Bob Frizzell mentioned this item on our channel, getting involved to build community, to find your purpose. And, if you're still hiding under your coffee table, or some people are hiding, I think doing, how am I going to ever explain it? If you're locked in a room with your video game, or if you're the checkout girl at Walmart, you're not on your purpose, because humans' purpose is not to play video games, and it's not to be the checkout girl. You're never going to really get anywhere playing video games. Sure, it takes up a lot of your time, takes up a lot of your attention, but in the end, what do you accomplish? Oh, I got high scores. No, you didn't. You didn't do anything with that time. Sure, you got to be an expert at that video game, but, big picture, you've heard the story about Life Review. It's basically you drop dead, and then you go someplace, and they have a life review. They sit you down at a great big board table, and there's a bunch of people there, and they've got video screens around, and they review your life with you. And what are they going to show? Well, they're going to show a lot of you playing video games. And they're going to say, we brought you to planet Earth so that you could have a real life. Instead, you went in this artificial world of your own, built by some video game manufacturer, and you spent days and days, weeks and months, years in this video game simulated reality. And all the while, you were on Earth and you didn't do anything, with Earth itself. How do you feel about that? Maybe you might say, well, I just love video games. It just seems to me a waste. Maybe it's my judgment. Nevertheless, some people say they don't judge you, you judge yourself. But how are you going to feel, when you're doing a life review and it's nothing but, you playing video games, and at the end, what did you really get for that? I got better hand-eye coordination. Then what'd you do with it? Oh, I went out and I won Wimbledon tennis or something. No, you didn't. I got really good at... You didn't do nothing with Earth itself. You got trapped in somebody's game. And did you have a plan before you came to planet Earth? You were going to participate in the human scene? Maybe you can't remember, but in Life Review, if you did have a plan, they're going to bring it up and say, this is what you plan to do in your life on planet Earth. You were there to make a difference in people's lives. And instead, you weren't involved in people's lives at all. You were the only people you talked to were, you had that headset on in your video game and you were talking to people with the headset. And after you dropped dead on planet Earth, what about all these people you were supposed to help? You didn't help them because you were too busy enraptured by a video game. And if you're the checkout person at Walmart, it's the same thing. You stood for hours and hours, week after week, punching things through the till and, exchanging money. And, seriously, you have your life to live. And being checkout person at Walmart is no life. I mean, you look at it, they got robots that do your job. So why are you there? I got to have a chip. It's minimum wage. That's not a good answer. You and your soul have a purpose on planet Earth, and it's not working for some gigantic bunch of billionaires making a minimum wage. Your soul wants to sing or dance or invent something. Or it doesn't want you to stand there. Somebody says, whose fault is it? It's Walmart's fault. They put an ad up and they said, we're looking for cashiers, and you applied, and 20 years later, well, that was 20 years of your life. You gave away 20 years of your life to Walmart. You have so much more potential than that. What other kind of jobs? Accountants? Well, they're pretty well, yeah, they are. But what are they doing? They're not doing anything for humans. Everything is about money, which is just an ego game. What other jobs? There's a hell of a lot of jobs that humans do that are not soul fulfilling. Lawyers, attorneys. We had to defend, the whole justice system. What is it really about? It's not keeping criminals off the street. It's about a broken society and broken people. And you wouldn't need all these lawyers if our society worked better. So, if you're so brilliant that you can get people off on murder charges, just imagine if you put that same mind into changing society so they didn't do murder in the first place. Well, I couldn't do that. No, it's not. If you're that brilliant, you can make major changes in our world societies. And you're wasting your life. What other job? Any kind of salesman. Any kind of salesman, a waste of your life. Waste of your life. You're just treating people like clients. In other words, you're being a robot. You're being a robot. You're doing the same thing over and over again to different robots who come in, and you got to convince them to spend money to buy your product. It's a waste of your life. It's not human services. The society, yes, in our society, that you go to a car dealership and you need a salesman, it's stupid. It's stupid, and these jobs are stupid. Our world needs huge change to get rid of all these stupid jobs. I think a salesperson really enjoys doing that job. Oh, they like the money. Imagine a world where you didn't have money. No, that's never going to happen. That's communism. This is just the problem, is that people are so close-minded. They never really wonder, what would it be like in heaven? Do you think they use money in heaven? Well, it's too much. No, that's the problem. You think it's too much. It's not too much for you to go and spend a lifetime selling cars or boats or houses. If you can put that much effort into doing that, you could be putting a lot of effort into reimagineering everything to do with logistics of getting people stuff they need. The jobs are stupid. I don't know. There's so many other things. What jobs are good? Someone says a snowboard instructor, because Prime Minister Justin Trudeau of Canada used to be a snowboard instructor. Is that a good job? No. Why not? Well, because if you're a snowboard instructor, if you're a good snowboarder, you ought to be challenging yourself on really good hills. But, if you're teaching to absolute beginners all day long, you're not enjoying your life. You need to be challenging yourself. You need to be more selfish. Who's going to teach people? Let them learn themselves. People really don't need snowboard instructors. What other things? Cops. Do we need cops? Oh, well, we were going to talk about cops because of downtown Seattle. It's got this Chaz area where they're trying to have their own independent city in the middle of a city or something. And how's that going? It appears that they need cops. But what about cops, really? Why do we need cops? Because we have a broken society and broken people who get into trouble. But what if our society helped those people? Some people say more social. You don't need social workers. Social workers to try and squeeze them into a Walmart checkout girl job. No, we need a huge change in society. Because our society doesn't help humans thrive. It is a prison. That's all I have for this one. In any event, don't waste your life. And how are you going to make changes when you've got a huge mortgage and you've got an 8-year payment program on your new car? It's not an excuse for you not to make changes. You got all this shit. Maybe you got to get rid of it. Or maybe you're going to have to find some other time to do something else. Maybe you're going to have to give up your video game time. Maybe you're going to have to give up your whatever it is. I still need a house. Maybe you got to downsize to a smaller house. Maybe you got to get creative. Why are you putting this on me? You can put it all on me? You expect me to change the whole flippin' world by myself? I don't know. I can come up with lots of ideas, but, if there's no humans, what am I doing here? I'm supposed to be doing a team job of changing planet Earth and making it livable for us and our next generations. That's my point. Where are all the humans? Oh, they're doing checkout lady at Walmart. And sorry, all of you people came to planet Earth with a mission, and it wasn't to do Joe jobs. The mission to planet Earth was to change everything on planet Earth. How do you know? You have to just trust me on this. Why would I trust you? Well, that's exactly right. You don't know me. And that's the way it is on planet Earth. Humans don't count. Humans don't count. The only thing that counts is money. Does that sound like it's really working properly? Well, I work hard for my money. I do my job. I work hard for my money. It's about me and my money. Got my mind on my money and my money on my mind. can kiss your money and it ain't going to kiss you back. You can wipe your ass with it. It's paper. All these humans are wandering around, and it's basically you in another skin suit. I don't believe that religious mumbo jumbo. I don't know what else to take. I can't talk anymore about this subject.